Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 3. I've just finished kind of cleaning up everything as much as we can, although I am thinking maybe we can break down our nitrogen stuff, maybe move our oxygen to a different area now that it's not connected to our blast furnace anymore. So it doesn't really need to be, none of this stuff really needs to be here. Also, we have 4 million or 4,000 buckets of nitrogen and a bucket of nitrogen. That sounds kind of funny. A fluid cell of nitrogen, and we don't go through it much at the moment, so I was thinking I could actually just break this down, but I'm going to leave that for the time being. Also, I left up our arc furnace for some reason. We have a HV arc furnace over here. I don't know why I was leaving it there and still using it. Our large chemical reactor is not currently attached to anything, although I could actually attach it underneath if I need it. I'm not crafting up circuits at the moment, so I'm not currently using it at the moment, but maybe when I need it, I'll move it to a better area. I think we could maybe move it out a little bit. I believe the vacuum freezer is right under here. I don't actually know the exact location of it. Oh, it's like more over here. I didn't realize it was actually... I thought it was more out this way. Yeah, I could just throw the MV energy hatch underneath this thing. But we're not doing that right now. Okay, so I need to kind of figure out what we are doing next. Our next big goal is our Tier 1 rocket. Now this is very, very time consuming. We don't have auto crafting, and a lot of these parts are like very micro crafty. Lots of different things here. Is just yeah, very time consuming. So I think I want to get the certain things up and running. So as I'm crafting up these parts, other things can be crafting. So the first big thing we're going to need to get is industrial TNT for the implosion compressor for all the 50 million different plates. Also, I can't believe there's 270 recipes. That actually blows my mind. There's that many recipes. Oh, that's right. It's all the gems or whatever. I call them gems. I know. Fluorobergerite is not. I wouldn't call that a gem, but I call them gems just because that's the way they work, like the rubies and emeralds and stuff like that. So we're gonna need industrial TNT for that. Keep clicking on that. So we're going to need a nitration mixture, which is nitric acid and sulfuric acid. Actually, nitric acid uses nitrogen, so now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it's good that we don't break that down yet. And this gelled toluene. I've looked that up, and I'm pretty sure I'm saying it wrong, and I don't remember the real way to say it. I don't think it's toluene. It's like Tweeling or something funny like that. Chuloine or something like that. I should look that up. I do remember looking that up before, but I don't think I'm going to go the sugar polyethylene pulp right now. Maybe when we get in auto crafting, we'll do that when I have like a farm for sugar. That adds just so much extra crafting when you can just. It's more efficient. Like you need 8 to get 18. But you can just fluid solidify it. So that is what? 10. Well, the conversions are like, it's, oh, you can see it there. So you're using 133 of that to get 2 of those, whereas this is 100 to get 1. So it is quite a bit more efficient. But to be honest, this is just easier to set up. So I'm thinking, while I'm working on other stuff, maybe get that set up to craft and just get that stockpiling while I'm working on other things. I was going to set up just temporarily something in here, and I kind of screwed up all my thing over here. I think that was a 10. Yeah, I think I may actually connect this to produce this. Now, eventually we're going to be getting this from a distillation tower. Not the best ratio, but it's all the other stuff that you get with it. The best, it looks like the best ratio is just heavy fuel, actually. We'll probably set up wood tar. But I don't have a industrial coke oven yet. So I think I'm just going to set this up temporarily, just so this is kind of like working away, producing that. So we'll do that until I can get distillation towers, I think. All right, I do have a fluid conduit. I think, let me just double check. Heavy fuel 1. Yes, this is very slow. Oh, actually, that recipe is not that slow, but it's very slow. You're only getting 4 per thing. But yeah, we'll just have that working away. I could even dump. Actually, I don't think we're going to do this recipe anymore, now that we have the large chemical reactor. So I could actually just put a... Now that I think about it, I think I I think I melted down my... Yeah, I got rid of the... That's funny. I kept a couple LV machines, but I got rid of all the other ones, and I'm pretty sure I the solidifier. I could have thrown the solidifier down there. You know what? I'll just dump that into a tank. Like I said, this is very temporary. Do I have a tank anywhere? Let's do this. Could use another tank. Maybe I'll manually craft up another one. Alright, and then I will just dump that in the one up there. Okay, so that just gives me... That's processing while we are doing other stuff. Oh, we're actually... Oh, there's 2 things. No, that's different. I keep getting the heavy fuel and the cracked heavy fuel. We're doing this is just the heavy fuel, which is this one. Yeah. Oh, we end up with such a surplus. We use a lot of the heavy oil for the light fuel is a bad ratio, but we get tons of heavy fuel that we don't use because this is 1 to 5. So we have a surplus of heavy fuel. All right. Anyway, so that is going to chug along, and I need to get our stainless steel smelting. So that's the other thing I need to get up and running. Like, probably 4 stacks of this stuff. Now, I do have my inventory. This is a nightmare to look at. All right, so if I want to do 4 stacks of stainless steel, it's going to be 28. Oh, I'm short on chrome. That's right. All right, I'm going to need more chrome. We'll come back when I need to get some stuff going here, and then yeah, we'll start going towards. Is that what I want? Yeah, I need I'm pretty sure I need a distillation. Yeah, now I'm like second guessing myself. Okay, we'll come back. Okay, just working on a couple bigger tanks here. I just feel like this is going to help me out. So, 2 of those. Alright, there we go. And then I have 1 more pulsating iron, since you get 3 from the recipe. Alright. So I'm going to throw that back there. I think we will have a sulfuric acid one, because we're going to need so much of it. I think we'll do that. I accidentally made this light fuel. Let's just avoid that. And then I have ethylene, which can go in there to be processed into polyethylene at some point. All right. So, again, this is probably kind of temporary until I can get this all automated. I figured I can use this. I can use this tank for something else when I'm done with that. But all right, so that is just ticking away. And there. Now, I did notice this isn't. This is slowly dropping. It's not. It doesn't look like it is running for some reason. Also, I was thinking, like, maybe I could build, like, a huge bridge over there. As opposed to having it a path, kind of. I never did finish the path. Oh, right. That's why it's not running. I didn't, I moved the thing over. Should I craft a... what's my... There it is. I couldn't remember the hotkey as I was talking. Should we craft up? You know what? Let's just craft up another turbo combustion generator. And then I can bring this combustion generator back over. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Because we need more power anyway. I'm kind of holding off on crafting up too much of this stuff. We need another circuit. I forgot about that. Lots of stainless steel, which a little bit of annoying because we need so much of it anyway. Oh, chrome. I ended up I have enough for another stack. I just ended up getting rid of all the rubies. I left one exquisite ruby. I just pulverized them down to get more chrome. I didn't think having flawless rubies just sitting in a chest was worth it, but yeah. So we have enough for one more stack. I had 25 chrome and we got, I think, 10 chrome from all our ruby. Okay. Yeah, let me craft up, we'll craft up another turbo generator. And then I will put the MV1 back over where it belongs. Alright, there we go. I'm noticing that now that we have all our machines upgraded to HV, this is going much quicker. I've gone ahead and I removed the 2 crafting stations. I just put them over here because I was going like back and forth. I'm like, let me just put this here right next to all our stuff because most of the stuff we are doing is in there, and then I have cables and my wires and stuff from that. So there we go. There we go. Turbo combustion generator. I have to keep organized here, otherwise I'm going to go nuts. Alright, so we'll do that. Temporarily disconnect that. Do that. Break it. Place this down. We should be good, because those can handle 3 amps. No explosions? No explosions. There we go. Alright. It's always funny when I have an explosion while recording, but I'm usually doing stuff. Like, you're usually like replacing stuff like this while I'm not recording and messing with my cabling. I did, as you can see, my vacuum freezer is broken. It's right here. There is the MV energy hatch. I needed the circuit boards. So I did that. I'll get that. I want to get the HV energy hatch. That's what I want to replace it with. All right, we have 80% in our jetpack, so we should have enough to fly over here and fly back. The only thing that's annoying is when I'm not flying, it still consumes. There we go. All right, so there we go. Eventually that will slowly drop down. I'm pretty sure this doesn't update. Although I think it's half. Half that amount is, so 192. All right, so 192 is what, 394? So it's dropped down 15 for like millions of buckets of oil. So, well, not millions, like millions of liters, which is right. Yeah, GregTech New Horizons does liters, and or am I talking about? I'm getting myself mixed up here. What does it say? It's yeah, liters. All right, that's what I was right. Yeah, that's not a bucket. A bucket is 1,000 liters. Okay, so there we go. That's going back up. So we got that sorted. I've been meaning to get that sorted for a while. All right, so now I'm just crafting up all the stainless steel that we're gonna need. We have quite a bit in here, as we can see. This is just chugging along. We get up to about 400,000 pollution, and then it dissipates faster than we are producing it. I actually haven't checked over here in a while. 372. We shouldn't be producing any more pollution because those generators, it actually produces less pollution than the other one. Although now that I have 2 combustion generators at HV, I don't know if we're actually producing enough fuel. But we're working on it. Yeah. That might be a bit of an issue. I don't know if we're actually producing enough light fuel. We'll see. We'll just let that run. But basically, the multi-block that I'm working on, the distillation tower, is going to replace this. So we will be doing this much, much quicker. We'll be doing one of these recipes. Oh, look at that. There's 2 different recipes now. I'm assuming, yeah, it's just 1/10. Is that quicker? I don't know. No. It does require more fuel. Or more... Yeah, this is more power intensive. But I guess if you're not producing enough power, like... it takes more to run that. Alright, well, let me get... we'll produce all the... I'm running the stainless steel. Let's get the... Let's get this crafted up, at least today. So, distillation tower. Oh! That makes me sad. Alright, but I mean, crafting up these aren't in the world. I did craft these up originally for the circuit assembler. Yeah. But, you know what? We'll just use them for the distillation tower. I think at this point it is... it's just too important. So we'll just... I did that wrong. There. Yeah, there's all the circuit boards. Oh, I need more circuit boards. It's fine. Alright, I got some crafting to do. Okay, I am just processing my electrochene, and I realized I was running this advanced thermal centrifuge, and this actually takes, I think, isn't it like 3 amps? Actually, I could have just done that. I think it takes like, it takes multiple amps of HV, and I'm only producing 2 amps of HV, and I am running our blast furnace over here. So long story short is I was actually draining those batteries. Thankfully, we do have batteries, but yeah, I just realized, I'm like, wow, if I'm running that thing with the blast furnace, we're not producing enough power. So I got to be a little bit careful about the thermal centrifuge. But it's just, it is so helpful with some of these byproducts. I needed the electrochene for the blue alloy whatever things, and we were getting the electrum from it as well. So yeah, it's just it's very, I like the thermal centrifuge. It is slower than processing the ores in a different, like if you go a different route, it is much slower, this machine, than just doing macerator, centrifuge kind of thing, or however you want to do it, or washer, macerator, centrifuge. But I don't know, I like this. Also, you're getting diamond dust as another output. It just seems like the byproducts are better if you go through the thermal centrifuge. Not always, but electrum and diamond dust as opposed to redstone or electrum. Although, to be honest, we do go through a ton of electrum with the motors, with the wires that we need. But then again, you get redstone, and I don't need redstone as a byproduct. I think I had 40 electrum in here, electrotine, so we got 8. I mean, it's not like the most amazing, ratio, obviously, but I will take it. All right, so we should have everything. For this, I have 12 of that. Do I have... No, I'm short on those. Although those RAM are really easy to craft up. Oh, I wonder if I can finally get these diodes taken care of, too. So... Oh, we can't craft these up, can we? Oh, wait. I think we can now. Yeah, we have tantalum. No, it's this one. Yeah, we don't have platinum. So I can't do these SMD diodes. But I can do this way. I still don't know which is the best way. The wafer? Because you get 16 wafers from... Yeah, that is much better. That is a much better ratio, using the wafers, as opposed to the... I mean, I haven't done the math completely. But... Where is... There. So 2 wafers gets you 16. So I guess it would be 8 wafers. The absolute best, or the most you get would be that. So the question, I guess the question is, what does one gallium arsenide dust? See, the math is like, it's all over the place. It's like, okay, so 2 gallium gets 1 crystal, and then 1 crystal gets, you could base rate that down, or forge hammer down to 4. So I guess 1 gallium arsenide gets you 2 of these. So you could get 2 of the boules. So you get 32 wafers. I guess that's where we're going with that. So 32 wafers. Yeah, it is way more efficient to do this route as opposed to that, isn't it? Am I crazy? Is that mathing? Am I mathing that correctly? I guess if gallium arsenide is the gallium at the moment it's not the easiest to get. Once gallium is not difficult to get, then the other route's better. But yeah, for the time being, it is actually more efficient to do these wafers and use these diodes. All right, anyway, let me come back once we get all this crafted up, and we'll get the distillation tower built. All right, just crafting up the HV energy hatch. I was thinking, as I was just putting that in there right there, I was thinking I should have crafted up more, but I'm just trying to conserve a little bit of the stainless steel because we are going to need so much here. And I've gone ahead and I just replaced, when I was smelting the energetic alloy, these require hydrogen in the blast furnace, so I went ahead and replaced I added another input hatch. So now we have hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen going into the blast furnace. Eventually we'll get this hooked up to the actual our production. Obviously, our production's over there, and the blast furnace is over here. But for now, I think we're fine. We don't use hydrogen very often, and we don't use nitrogen very often either. So that's kind of why they're just... I just kind of do it manually. This one, we use oxygen quite a bit. That's why we have the tank there. But yeah, I just figured I would point that out. So our distillation tower, I left my circuits. I know it's kind of crazy. The base is so spread out at the moment, but this will, once we start doing crafting, auto crafting with AE, it's going to get a lot. It won't be so much running, obviously, because then we'll just be clicking a few buttons and then it'll be crafting over there and then sending it back. But right now, it is a little bit spread out. So what I am kind of thinking, I totally, I crafted up 3 of those. I just realized, how did that end up? Was there 3 in there? I think that's off. That is off. I've screwed that up somewhere. Yeah, because I put 48 bolts in there. Yeah, I remember putting 48 of those. That is off. Wait, no, now it's not. Wait, no, there's something, I screwed that up somewhere. Because obviously we crafted up 3 and I only needed 2, but I'll take the 3. Oh, that's not. I guess we're using those. I don't need that. All right. Was it shift? There we go. Yeah. All right. There we go. No! Gosh dang it. There we go. All right. Yeah, those were off. Anyway, well, we got another extra workstation. Okay, I'll take it. So, distillation tower and that. Now, I have, as we can see, there is a lot of stainless steel we need to craft up. Something like 128, and they're a minute each. You can do the math. We're going to need more blast furnaces, but we don't have them right now. So we'll have to come back next episode. I'm going to let that run, and then when I get back to the world, we'll do that. I'll just let that run during the day. But I do need to figure out where we're putting this distillation tower. Now, this whole setup is going to be away from the main base, probably. We'll do a whole distillation setup. But I'm thinking in the meantime, we'll just... I need to get access to the oil. This is not going to be gone. So I'm thinking maybe over here or something like that. But this is going to be 4 tall. So we need to be a little bit mindful of where we're putting that. But I'm thinking... Yeah, I might, while the stainless steel is being produced, I may build another platform. But then we do need to get the... Yeah, this is actually be a pretty big build. So this is kind of like this is going to be like a part 1 of 2, I think, the distillation tower setup. I think we'll finish the distillation tower and then we'll redo we'll move a lot of this stuff maybe. Okay, we can actually see we are definitely not producing. We're not producing enough fuel. So that's a bit of an issue. Okay, I do need to get the distillation tower up and running ASAP because we need to produce more light fuel. All right, well, that's good to know. I might have to pause the blast furnace as well to let this catch up a little bit. All right, anyway, that's going to be it for today, so thanks for watching, and have a good one.